What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Hey, Alyssa, come on in. Now, y'all know I'm live on Facebook right now, but we're over on YouTube. So if you came in through Facebook, come on over to YouTube. Summer's Room on the YouTube. Type in Summer's Room. I should pop right on up. Hey, Alyssa, this is the open panel. So if you want to chit chat, you got something you want to say, something you want to talk about, feel free to hit that link once it's dropping and come on up. But hey, baby, we don't do too much. We're not doing no bashing, no trashing, no slashing. You can speak your mind without doing too much. We're gonna try to finish out. We did our recap earlier. If you guys missed it, I'm doing my recaps earlier in the day. I normally do it during my come and ride with me, ride with me. We could get low when I'm on my way to go pick up my daughter. Hey, La Toxica. That's an interesting name. Not the toxic. I like it. Hey, Patty. Hey, Lisa. Let me see if I can get my. Hey, Lala. Hey, girl. Hey, boo. Let me see if I get my other folks because I went live and I ain't tell them I was going live. So hold on. Hold on. Please hold. Am I Wiggy Houston boys? Please hold. Am I Wiggy Houston boys? And period. How y'all doing this evening? Let me know where y'all tuning in from. Sacramento in the building. Oh, PA in the building. What part of PA you in, girl? What part of PA you in? What's up, Samantha? What's up, Cool Gamer? What's up, Alyssa? Akron, Ohio in the building. Hey, Cupcake Boo. I missed you. Where you been, love? I made it with nothing. We just hit the live button, Boo. Kentucky in the building. Okay, okay. Is that where KFC originated, or is that just like a assumption? York City? You in York? You in York, PA? Is that the same as York, PA? Not Samantha, we neighbors and eels. Let me go get my boo things. Let me go get my woos. Come chitty chat, bitty bat. What's up, Zora Marie? Oh, I think I know who you are. Have you told me that before? What is this? What do you mean? What is this, Steph? Steph, whatever do you mean? What is this? You made it. Ashley made it. Hey, Ashley made it. Ashley made it. Hey. This is the open piano. Yes, it sure did. Chicken. Is it true that they are cloning a chicken? Hello, what up, Shanae? Hey boo, how you feeling? How you doing? How you feeling? How you doing? Welcome to Open Panel. I know it's been a little bit, we ain't been on here, but let's talk about it. Can we get some shares? Can y'all please share me out? Share me out. Let everybody know to come to YouTube. If you're on Facebook, you can stay there. But if it get a little spicy, a little bit caliente, we're gonna clip Facebook. So it'd be best if you come to YouTube anyway. Linkiana. No, I did not bake my pound cake today because I did not go get any of the ingredients, Ashley. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm Popeyes. You a Popeyes kind of girl? Me too, but you know what? My grandma used to love KFC. She used to love for people to bring her a bucket, baby. The love for consider Chevy for dope. What's popping? What's popping? Hey Gina, where everybody go that quick? Checkmate. Period. All right, y'all. Do I have an echo? StreamYard has a notice about echoing. They said it's for Androids, but sometimes I use Google, so I want to make sure I don't have an echo. Hey, Steph Boo.
Hey y'all.
Hey, Lisa. What's up, Kimberly? Ain't nothing happened yet. We finna talk about it though. We was almost there. I just seen 50. I want to talk about something I seen on Facebook. that was concerning myself a little bit, or whatever. Hey, Margaret. I don't even know why I go to Facebook when I know. Hold on, y'all.
Amanda,
What's up,
hello,
Amanda
House of
Boo?
Cheese.
No echo good. What's up, House of G's? What's up, House of G? Hey, Tina. Sorry I missed you. You know what's crazy? Sometimes the comments just appear from nowhere. Your comment wasn't there a second ago, Tina. When I skipped down to House of G's, it wasn't there. Then when I looked back up, it was there. It's
I'm
weird.
just Lisa sets it off. I'm just seeing hers.
Wow. Hey, Donna. How you doing? So I shared a little post on my page or whatever, right? We got 50, so let's get into it. Y'all don't be afraid to share though. Sharing is caring. It don't cost you a thing, okay? Um, I seen a little post or whatever. Now I know. Now, FYI, I'm finna talk about some Facebook drama. It involves Chalet. If y'all want to be up here, just FYI. But I want to talk about something I seen today, right? So somebody on Chalet page, she put up a status, and somebody commented under her status, like speaking about the car that we was driving around in Texas. They have drawn the conclusion that the car that I was driving in Texas belonged to Tati. Now, I
What?
don't know how many people pay attention, right? But if you pay attention to the vehicle, you can clearly see that it was not a car, it was an SUV. Tati and Brandy have a like a sedan or something like that. They do not have an SUV. Maybe they missed it when they got that Jeep or truck or whatever it was that they had returned it. I don't know if they missed it. That happened months ago though. So I guess they behind on the times. Or maybe they just felt like they wanted a kiki, like they wanted to joke like in that moment. But it's just weird to me. It's just weird. But however, if that's how she fact checked and she said her and the person was on the same page, then the stuff in her vault might not be too accurate because that's definitely far from the truth. Thank you for sharing. Hey Akina. I grew on you. Wait, you ain't like me before, Akina? Hey boo, hey. That's okay. It's a lot of people that I grew on. But Akina, dang, why you ain't like me?
Definitely far
What?
from the truth.
Hey Michelle, far, far, far from it. But
For real.
I can't speak on anything else, but I can speak on what vehicle I was riding in the whole time I was in
yeah, we
Texas.
was all in there. That was not Tati's vehicle. It did not
No.
belong to
Sure
anyone in
wasn't.
the family. It was one of the people that accompany us. And people just do too much. It's just strange. It's just strange the way that Shorty is acting, period, on this here app. But she said she turned over a new leaf and she here to stay. So I guess people like that them type of shenanigans. We finna see what comes next. Why can't you drive Tati car? I don't know, because if Tati would have said, "Here go the keys," I'd have been like, "Vroom vroom, baby." I'd have drove that thing. I'd have drove whoever gave me the keys. I'd have been out. They just make, but I just didn't like. No, I mean, the more I watch, the more I like you. Oh, okay. Hey, Sharon. Why isn't May selling the $5,000 coat she spoke about before going to strangers and begging? I mean, well, do you think she could have sold the coat yesterday within 24 hours? Do you think if she would have went online that she would have, or are you talking about just in general? You have to ask her. How do you know she hasn't sold it? Has she sold? Did she show it? I don't know. I don't know.
Dang, a $5,000 coat?
Did she post it? Is it
That's
posted?
bougie.
I don't know. You gotta ask May. I can't answer questions. When people
I ain't
ask
never even
questions,
seen something that expensive in a coat.
I think she's talking about May spoke about her going to buy a what kind of coat did she say it was? A Versace coat or a Gucci
Yeah.
coat or some type of
Versace.
coat? Versace need in 24 hours, so you know more than we do. Oh no, I'm just saying. Yesterday when she got the money, it sounded like it was a need for right away. It didn't sound like something they could wait for, Tracy. Do you think she could have posted the jacket and waited to get the money? Normally, when people come on live and ask for funds in that type of situation, in the way that they did, the way that I read the room was that it was needed right then, right now. It wasn't something that could be waited to see if a coat is going to sell. Now, I could be wrong, but
And that's bougie.
you said it's bougie.
Yeah.
You heard it was someone to say it was to bring baby P home. I don't know. My thing is, when is May going to let her grown married daughter grow up? Gotta let the breast go. She not helping. So would you have let your daughter drown, House of G's? I don't. I mean, She said this the last time, but I definitely can understand a mother not wanting to see their child down and out. I don't know what the money exactly was for, but maybe it was super important. She said she needed to raise the money and she needed to raise the money now. She said it was important and it was a big thing. So maybe it wasn't something that she felt like it was something she could let go.
My parents would tell my sister 100 times, last time, last time, last
Right.
time.
That's what
There
I
was
said.
never a last time.
That's what I said. She said it's the last time, but is it really going to be the last time?
There was never.
That's her daughter. I don't know. They raised a lot. I mean, I don't know exactly how much they raised, but she said towards the end they needed 500 more towards the end, on top of whatever it was that they did raise. I mean, maybe a last minute ticket, but I don't know. I mean, I could go find some pretty cheap tickets, and the lap baby is free, so I don't know.
So this person said she's got gold all around her neck. So I watched a documentary, and it was talking about all these, wealthy people, these celebrities. A lot of their jewelry is fake.
You think make jewelry is fake?
No, I'm saying like sometimes their pendants that dangle, the really large pendants are legit, and they just put them on cheap little chains.
May finna come up here and say, "Excuse me, stuff."
No, I'm just saying you don't
What
know
are she
if
gonna
it's
say?
all
What are
real. A
you?
lot of people wear fashion jewelry.
She gonna say, "What are you getting at, Miss Ma'am?" She's gonna say, "What do you mean by that?"
It could be fashion jewelry. Who knows?
Ooh, right, Amanda. Woo, child. I say the
I
same
watched
thing.
the whole documentary, and you'd be surprised. It blew my mind.
Ooh, child. Ooh, you sound stuffy. You sound.
I'm sorry.
Go put an
I just
onion in
read
your
that the money
socks.
was needed for Tati's rent and electric. Someone that donated sent the message to Toxicity at his finest page. Hmm. Nah, grown or not, everybody gonna always need their parents. Period. Well, my opinion. She's got gold dangling around her neck. When there's a will, there's a way. Without begging. I mean, I guess could she go pawn her jewelry? Maybe. I guess she could, but would it be anything substantial? I mean, if my dent is $10,000 or better a month, right? Or I needed a couple $1,000s, and if I went to pawn my jewelry, because when you go pawn jewelry, you don't get what you paid for it back. So I don't know what gold is going for these days. But if I go to pawn some jewelry, I pay thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars for it. And they talking about giving me a couple $100.
Yeah, that's insane.
I'm probably not going to pawn it. That's giving like crackhead vibes. I'm sorry. It's
Yeah.
like
Right.
that's giving like I need a hit real quick, so I'm finna sell any and everything. But if
You
it's
don't
not
even
going to
get
make
like
a dent,
half.
yeah, it's not going to make a dent in what I need, and it's going to just be like a one time thing. I'm probably not going to sell my jewelry. Just me
Hi, Niecy
personally.
baby. What
What
up,
up,
Niecy
Niecy?
baby?
That's Niecy. Where you see Niecy baby? I see. Oh, there she go. I see Niecy Marie. Hey,
Hey,
Niecy
Niecy
baby.
baby.
Hey,
I
Niecy
don't see
Marie.
Niecy Marie.
She right here. Boop. Oh heck no. Luckily I came looking for y'all because I did not
Oh,
get
no shit.
notified. Well, did you sign up for text notifications, Niecy Marie? Because I sent it. Did y'all get y'all text notification for those who are signed up? I hear crickets. Oh my land. So y'all not signed up for text notification.
I had one. I got one.
That says she got her notifications,
I
Niecy.
sure did.
I'm 44 and my mom will send me money if I ask for it. It's not about me not having the money to her. It's about not wanting me to stress. She's always asking if I'm okay. Oh, that's so cute. I'm gonna call my mom and
Yeah.
say, Mom, how come you don't call me and ask me am I okay every day? Because my mom don't call me, but she will call me looking for something. Nah, but I
And
could
I
go
don't
to
even
my
know what you're
mom.
doing down there.
If I need something, I could definitely call my mama. Let's be honest here. If our kids was asking us for something and they were in a pinch, wouldn't you guys do the same thing she did? I know I would. I would have to set my pride aside and help my baby. She came online and shaking for a pork chop, baby. It's people that will go stand on the corner and sell that cookiana to make it
Hmm.
happen. So all I had to do was come on here and shake a little booty
Oh,
for
Niecy wants to
entertainment.
leave.
She had to come on here and entertain a little bit to make a couple whatever she made. I don't know what she made, but I know she made more than 500. In a matter of what 2 hours. I mean, don't sound too shabby for me. Pawn shops don't give you much, right? Summer, let me up,
Niecy.
boo. I'm letting you up. I was just actually catching a little replay of y'all panel, with you, Mookie, and them. Hey, not Ava Boo. We talking about a little bit of everything, a little bit of you missed the part. I'm happy you came in now because you ain't need to hear that. Why do I keep doing that? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sharon says I do what I have to raise. We don't hear you now if you're saying anything.
She actually.
Check
Oh,
it
she's
butt up. Let me see.
culture. Culture.
I would help my babies regardless because I don't have mine to fall back on. So if I have it to give my kids, I'm gonna give it. And it's not about not helping her child. It's the point of not selling what she has first. Well, I'm not finna sell the stuff, Tracy. I guess it's different strokes for different folks. If I could get something without having to give something up,
Oh, shit.
that's what I'm gonna do first. Me selling something that's in my possession that I love and I care for and that I want is going to be my last resort, not my first resort. Like I'm not going to go sell my TVs and furniture first. I'm going to go see if there's other ways for me to get it before having to throw my own self away. To me, that sounds like the appropriate way. I don't know. Maybe it's backwards. Maybe you rather sell everything that's up underneath your name versus trying to go get it another way. But I absolutely wouldn't start with my stuff at home. Maybe that's just me.
Especially when you're gonna get pennies for it.
Right. Hey, Niecy
Well,
baby.
in my
Hi,
opinion, I would most definitely
How you doing, Niecy baby?
I
I'm
would definitely
doing
sell my stuff
great.
first.
Oh, why are you so chipper?
You ladies are fucking beautiful tonight. And
Oh,
I'm
Oh
thank
gonna
you. You
gosh.
too.
You
blurt
sound
every cuss
so
word out that
cherry
I've
right
got to say
now.
tonight. Huh?
You ain't missed nothing, Naima.
You sound so happy right now.
Yeah.
I am. I'm feeling great. I'm feeling rejuvenated. I feel like I lifted a little bit of weight off my chest the other day.
Oh. Oh, that's great. I don't know what you did, but that's always a good feeling.
It is a really good feeling. Summer's Room, I really need to ask you something.
Shake it for the pork chop with.
Uh-oh.
I'm listening.
Summer, that thing back there is rumping, ain't it?
Oh my gosh, I am not answering that on this live. What? I got real quiet, like, what she saying?
I
I
definitely didn't
see.
expect that.
I
Come on,
see
sugar.
Dawn Marie's and she rumping. So I know you got a little rump back
Well,
there.
you know, Dawn Marie shaking it. She could go shake it. What you said you had? You ain't said you had a pork chop. What you had, Dawn Marie? Come on.
I don't remember.
Dang. Yeah, I ain't
I
shaking
mean,
nothing.
you're gonna have someone that never remembers nothing.
Yeah. I have I have gotten to know Don Marie in every aspect now.
Summer,
Yes.
I know you be walking around conservative, but I know that thing's rumping. You just don't want us
Oh
to see
my gosh. Come on, sugar. Come on. Come on. 'Cause I don't know what Niecy may be talking about right now. What? Mm-mm. I'm not playing with you, Niecy. But
I
hold on,
just
wait.
came up here to make you laugh today.
I appreciate that. No, but listen, I just was listening to a part of y'all panel from last night. I didn't listen to the whole thing. I think it was from last night or the night before. Um, and I caught like a part where the girl Heather, she was trying to get y'all to get like a fun together, and I was listening to y'all, and I understood like where all of y'all was coming from. But I think that's a great idea. It would be dope if it could work, but I see that being a hard like process to even put that together. If you remember what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I mean, I see a lot of pros, but I see a lot of cons too.
Hmm.
And so I just wanted her to know that I see both sides of it. I see where it's going to help people, but I also see the negative flashback that could come from it. Oh, and
It's
by
going
the
to
way, if
bring
you
us.
guys haven't been paying attention, I screenshotted it, but there's an alert for like Androids. I
Yeah,
guess
I
the
just said
Androids
that.
are causing echoes or something. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, it was a lot of echoing on that live y'all did the other day. I don't know if
You want to know
anybody was on
why?
Android.
I'm not going to tell you because I said I was going to be nice and the child of God today. So I'm not going to tell you.
Go home, Missy. Go.
But you know what, Summer's Room? It's nice to be able to be in the room with you and be like, Summer's here, but in a positive way. Instead of be like, damn, Summer's here. Well, let me make sure I change my conversation. She's gonna put me on
Girl.
there. I'm gonna be over here crying tomorrow.
Oh my God. I don't know why y'all have such a bad view or had such a bad view of me. It's so sad.
I think it's just because, bloggers' rooms, sometimes they got to get down to the nitty gritty, and some people don't want to see the nitty gritty. They be like, so out of all the parts, you got that part?
Mm-hmm.
It's never a real like dislike for anybody. I really love people, which is why I don't understand why people don't like me, because I'm really a people person. It's just I'm not so open to try to like be everybody's friend because I'm not easily accepted by people. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I mean, but speaking about the part about me, if it was that type of animosity towards all the bloggers, I could see it, but it's not. It'd be targeted at Summer's room.
Mm-hmm.
It's
You know what,
targeted at
Summer's Room?
Summer's
I
room.
think the problem is we can just go ahead and say it. I know you
Go
know
ahead.
why. I think the reality is a lot of people just don't like you because who you decide to be friends with. You
Oh
know,
my Lanta.
you
And we
know
know
it.
that's it.
You know. But see, I'm the type like I don't really care who you friends with. Who you decide to associate yourself with doesn't determine my opinion of you. It's your actual actions. Like it's what you
Definitely.
show me and what you do that makes me determine whether you cool people or not, to be honest. So I think I just needed to give you that opportunity to show me who you actually are and what you actually are willing to present, instead of just looking at it one-sided, because I'm not afraid to admit that I was looking at it one-sided at one point. I was.
Well, I appreciate your honesty, I do, and I'm happy that you swung back around and said, "Let me listen for a moment to
But I
see what's
am trying
really
to look
good."
at you one-sided from the other side. I want to know if that thing rampant back there.
Oh my
I
gosh,
want to
get
know.
out of here, Niecy. I need to go get somebody. They said somebody echoing. Who got an Android? They said who got an Android?
I don't.
It ain't me.
Watch
Lord
me.
Mute,
knows it ain't
unmuted.
me.
It might be
Sometimes
me
that
because
happens.
on the
Multiple
com, I don't.
mics
Yeah.
multiple mics just can't be unmuted at the same time. Sometimes that just naturally happens when you have multiple mics unmuted. It sounds like caca, but it goes away when other people mute. And that was the problem we had the other night. Somebody didn't unmute their mic, and it just sounded like who's doing it and who's why. But now I feel confident to come up on Summer's panel and spread some type of positivity, because I know she ain't taking any less than that. And if I was coming over here like, Summer girl, you got me bent, she'd be like, nah, Nisa, you gonna stay right there in the comments. So it makes me feel good that I can finally meet the cut.
When it's an open panel, it's an open panel. Anybody can come up as long as you don't do too much, even if it is something like against me. But I be chilling. I mean, I just report the news. I don't even add no sauce on it, and people just be, but whatever. I've accepted it now. I've embraced it. You know, it is what it is. I appreciate those that have gotten, taken the time out to get to know me and things like that. It just come along with the territory. I've decided. Hey, Miss Antoinette. Wait, what's this? Nisi baby, thank you for the live you did earlier about YouTube and minors. That is definitely something that people need to really pay attention to. My grandson tried to unalive himself from YouTube videos, so thank you again. Wow.
God, that's so scary. That's
She was
scary.
listening to my live earlier. Oh my
Yes, apparently
goodness.
she was, and it was good.
Well, I'm glad she heard it, because I'm not gonna lie, my mom scared the crap out of me yesterday with that stuff. And it's really sad because kids are really drawn to stuff like YouTube. But the
Mhm.
stuff that I've seen, I'm like, absolutely not. Like, I don't want my kid watching this stuff, because it is true. There's messages that social media and stuff like YouTube and stuff sends to kids that is not safe. Same with TikTok. Like, I don't do phones for my kids, because I know TikTok and stuff is a big thing right now, and all of it is just, it's just, it's
There's
trying
so
to,
much garbage on it.
right,
On
and
on
it's
on
trying to like
social media,
take
there's so
away.
much
Kids are
garbage.
supposed to be kids.
Yeah.
I feel
Yeah.
like it takes away that piece of childhood from kids. Like,
Mhm.
you shouldn't see a 9-year-old getting it into WAP, doing a whole dance on TikTok to WAP and stuff like
Yeah.
Wop,
that. Like,
waka, wop, wop, wop.
it just, I don't know, it just breaks my heart that kids can't be kids these days. they
Yeah.
grow up they
Sweet.
grow up before they're supposed to be grown. So that was kind of a little bit of my topic earlier, because it is a serious thing and it's a serious matter. And although us as parents feel like, okay, this is your few minutes to, focus on that and I can focus on what I need to focus on, all at the same time, if you're not monitoring the things that your children watch, you can only imagine the type of stuff and the type of messages that are being sent to your kids. So I made sure that I, hit on that today because it is a relevant point to talk about.
That's sad, man. And I do
It
remember
is sad.
somebody mentioned it was a video. It was a video going around telling kids to unalive themselves. I remember that. It's crazy out here. I don't do phones either. My daughter doesn't have a phone. They're like, why don't you get it? No, why does my 6-year-old need a cell phone? She has a tablet. And I look through it every so often and I pay attention to what I hear. It's been a couple of times that she was watching like one of those YouTube videos and I'm like, give me the tablet. And I would have to go like monitor what she's watching because it be stuff even for the kids stuff. They sneak stuff into those videos you have to be mindful
Yeah.
of. So yeah, that was a great topic. I didn't see a notification for you. You went live on Facebook?
DT.
What she say to me?
You went live on Facebook about this topic?
I sure did, and I left the live up. So
Oh, look at
go,
you. Look at you leaving your lives up.
so you can go check it out and see what
Look
happened
at
today.
you.
You're gonna have
Yeah.
to unblock me, Niecy, so I can go.
I
Look.
already did, Dawn Marie.
Nuh-uh, because I don't even be seeing your comments when you be commenting.
Nuh-uh. Still?
Yeah.
I literally went down my list the other day and I said, you know what? I did keep Dawn. When somebody said, Dawn Marie said you still got her blocked, I said, let me go look down my list and see what happened. And I could have swore I unblocked you. So you should be able to see now. I don't know what's going on.
Hey, Zeta Zamora. Hey, love. Hey, Sweet Truth. Sorry, y'all. It say Jamie said you blocked her again, too. Hey, I love me life. Dang, you got everybody blocked, Niecy.
Jamie in the comments, though.
Jamie said you have her blocked.
I'm going to be honest with y'all. I have a lot of people blocked.
Mm-hmm.
And I be trying to work my way down my block list and take people off. But,
no.
I'm going to be honest, Summer. Can I tell y'all why I block people?
You what?
Because sometimes, I'm going to tell y'all why I be blocking people. Because sometimes the things that people say, I might not have always presented myself as the best person on social media or even just a good person on social media. But, words, they do hurt. And some of the things and some of the criticism that you receive from people on social media, and I feel like anybody who's a content creator can really relate to this. Some of the words that people say, it's just like, how could you be so nasty, so ugly? Like, there's no moral behind the things that you say. I might not be the best person, but I'm still human and I have feelings too. So when I feel like somebody is going to try to mess with my peace, because some of the comments, that's what they for. They're people that come over to disturb your peace.
Mm-hmm.
I block them so that I don't have to listen to the negativity, because the reality of it is that might be your opinion of me, but that's not my image of myself. That might not be what other people think of me. So to refrain from negativity, output by others, I keep my block list nice and strong. So Dawn Marie, you got blocked when you expressed openly that you didn't care for my presence. You don't think that
I remember.
I'm a good person, So I did add you to the hell. Summer's room could say, excuse my French, but Summer's room can even say, I done blocked her quite a few times. We done had a love-hate relationship on my end. I block her.
Baby, I stay blockiana.
I unblock her. I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna give her a little trial, see how she do. And if she do some crazy stuff, she might get blocked again. But even I'm working on that.
It's cool.
Because I'm learning.
We go through things on social media, and I dig it. Like I said, even with, cause baby, Niecy baby be cutthroat, and she be you be real extra, and it just is what it is, Niecy. I've been seeing you though. I see that you are trying really hard to be different. You've been knocked off your square, but you've brung it back, which I think for you is different. Because normally you get knocked off your square and you stay off. And the fact that you were able to bounce back The way that you have is noticed. I've noticed it or whatnot. Oh, my phone finna die. I'm
Well,
not
I'm gonna
blocked.
need you
How
not to
your
let that
phone
happen
die
because
when you're
I'm
at the
about to
house?
say something very kind to you. So I'm gonna need your
I'm
phone not to
listening.
die. So
Oh,
there
hold
was
on.
another thing that I wanted to acknowledge about Summer's Room because my mom brought it to my attention again. And the reality of this Summer's Room, she does know some things about me that are personal, aside from what people on Facebook think they know. And she could be, she could have been grimy, when I was doing the things that I was doing that weren't right towards Summer, and blast all of that information that she knows on Facebook, but she hasn't, you know. She's kept those things that, still have some type of effect on me today to herself. And you got to have a respect for a person like that because that's a person that's not out, and I'm about to cry. That's a person that's not out to hurt other people. She's not out to see anybody in pain. There are some pages on Facebook right now that are here to hurt people. They're not here to do anybody any good. They're here to break a person down to no end. And see, those are the type of pages that I want to see gone. You know, I don't consider that hating on somebody's hustle. I consider that removing somebody who is in some way evil and demonic, because to me those type of behaviors where you flat out are just completely nasty to people every single day, those type of pages should not exist. There are people struggling to figure out a way to make it through day-to-day life, struggling to figure out how to handle home life, family life, the financial side of life. And those people, some of them are not brave enough to stick it out. Some of them do take their lives. And so it hurts me to see so many pages that are meant to hurt and break people, or even people that just come in the comments to be evil. It just makes me sick.
They do it because they're online, you know, and it's sad, and what's even makes it even more sad. These are grown individuals. And most of them have grandkids, you know, and that's the sad part.
And
And I don't care what
I
people
think
do. You should never make them feel unsafe or anything in their actual home. You should never have to worry about being out eating somewhere and somebody watching you. You shouldn't have to worry about none of those things that people say in these stupid comments.
and it's even worse when it gets to the point where people dislike you so much that they try to disrupt your household. Like, social media has gotten to the point where people are literally trying to disrupt the environment that I live in. Sending disgusting, weird packages, and random things turning out looking like somebody tried to enter a premises where they aren't supposed to be, or damaging property. Like, it's not funny. Like, there's nothing cute about harassing someone's personal space because you don't like them. And I'm not afraid to say I'm not perfect. I do things on this internet every day that wouldn't be seen as something in which God would bless me from head to toe for doing it. But I've been doing the best I can to keep it to where every single day I'm not on here talking about someone. I'm not bashing someone. I'm not trying to down someone's credibility. And I would like to honestly say that, quite frankly, even when I started, there's really, to me, in my mind, there's really only one person that I ever really bullied on this internet. And I did it, and I went on for months bullying this person. She and I know. I don't think that I've ever really went out of my way to bully someone or talk bad about someone unless I caught a feeling or I caught something that you said or did that I personally know that you said or did before I respond. But again, a person wouldn't give you a response unless they feel like they're not at that point in their life yet where everything can just be washed under the table and it's irrelevant unless it affects X, Y, and Z. I can say that I'm not at that point in my life where that's a priority for me. I'm still struggling and dealing with my own demons. And people don't have to like me, but the things that you say can cause the person their life. The things that you do and you present because you don't like a person, it can cause a person their life. And that's why I try to take mental breaks from Facebook, because I know that if I was to come on here every day and pretend like the things that people say for y'all don't hurt me, there would be no me. Because some of the things that these people say, it does hurt.
Whew. Nisi, I want to say this, right? I hear everything that you're saying and is received. And I think that's the message across the board. Cyberbullying, somebody mentioned that, is real. It happens. We also have to take accountability for our own actions. And I love that you're being transparent about some of the things that you have done, and understanding, though, in the same breath, that doors swing both ways. And once we start something, we can't really control when it stops. So I hope for you, for those who are continuing to come at you and you are not, engaging with those people or trying to, cause a back and forth, that you choose not to, and you just try to block those people out. I feel like I was trying to tell you that before, one time before, when you was trying to turn a leaf. Matter of fact, it wasn't to you, it was indirectly. It was on the panel, and I think some of the people that was considered like your friendship circle at the time, I'm like, we can't control what other people do, but if you want to make a change and then you want it to be different, you just have to start. Like you said, you already did. You said you've been blocking people, and I know sometimes blocking mean you got to block the same person 1,000 times, because they will create another page, create another page, create another page. But you just have to continue to do it until they stop. Is that tiresome? Yes, but as long as you're going to have a presence on social media, it just come with the territory.
And I don't think that I've ever got on the internet and said that I'm perfect. I think even now, even saying
Mm-hmm.
what I said to you, I still own that.
Yep.
I have very much so participated and been ugly to people too. But a lot of the people that I have apologized to for being ugly, I don't mention these people at all. Not in
Mm-hmm.
a bad light. I almost try not to even mention them in a good light, because you know how social media works. You say a person's name, they automatically inbox the person, say you're saying X, Y, and Z, and half the time it don't even be what you said.
Mm-hmm.
So I try to really refrain from going back into what I was doing before.
Uh-huh.
But now if I see something and I feel like it's not appropriate or it shouldn't be excused, I do speak out. Like right now, the situation with Blasted, it's touching every inch of my heart, because I personally know what it's like to be in that type of situation. And it
Mm-hmm.
took me a very long time to leave.
Mm-hmm.
I'm young, but at that point, and I was young, I was dumb, and I was in love.
Mm-hmm.
So I know what it's like to be in a situation where you really care about a person, but you don't say anything and you don't leave
Mm-hmm.
because you're scared of what life looks like without that person, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Because even though they do this and this wrong, they might do this and this right.
Right.
So I
But
don't believe in torturing anybody who's already went through torture.
understand
Because
though, understand though, with choosing to battle that's going to bring exactly the things that you're trying to avoid. You're not going to be able to control the way people snap back at you. Because while I understand, right? Like, because I think it's disgusting. I thought it was totally disgusting. We talked about it on my page when Blasted went live and shared that she escaped domestic violence. And the response to that was to talk about a 4-hour conversation that happened 80 months ago that had nothing to do with the what she came online to talk about, or to try to discredit, her saying that she went through this, to try to make it seem like she's scamming. when honestly she never on that live asked for a thing. I reached out to Blasted myself, got a list and got her Cash App information, and I started that publicly. So it's like to turn around and try to highlight her as a scammer, this bad person, this liar, when she just shared a vulnerable moment with social media and you can't even back none of it up with no actual proof. To me, that's insane. But I don't care. I don't I don't care one way or another. Like, whatever folks are gonna do, they're gonna do. But for someone like Eunice who's trying to turn over a new leaf, and someone who the things that they are saying is affecting you the way that they are, you have to consider, do you want to fight these battles for other people and continue to go through those things, or do you want to continue down the path that you're going down? Because you don't have to be a snapback in order to defend. You could do something else. I don't know, you could make an awareness panel about domestic violence, or you can highlight something positive about Blasted, or you know you could do a many of things that don't involve actually snapping back at anyone. Sometimes the best way to help is to find a positive. You know what I'm saying? If that is what you ultimately want to do. And I'm just, speaking because you're talking and I'm listening to what you're saying and hearing you up here, be heartbroken or crying about some of the things that, is happening, you being passionate about it. Just understanding like the route that you sometimes choose is going to bring you the exact thing that you want to avoid. So maybe find a different way to combat it. Because I definitely understand feeling some type of way and it touching you, that people want to highlight it and make it a bad thing. Because I felt some type of way about it. But what path you take will depend on how it impacts you. And even honestly, even with you choosing something positive, they might still take that and run with it and say, look at this person. This is what they want to defend, because this is what they do. They want to defend or highlight, this person they consider a scammer. But that's social media life. It's social media life.
I don't know. I try not to take most of the things to heart. Like, I'm getting to the point now where there's some things I could just laugh at and kind of brush off.
Mm-hmm.
But there's still the certain set of comments that bother me.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if I ever talked to you, but Summer's Room, I stand strongly when I say that I don't care what anybody does on social media. I don't think a part of their parenting life outside of social media should be blasted and talked about in a bad way.
I agree.
Because at the end of the day, first of all of us are never taught to parent the same. Hell, we're not even given a manual to parent.
Mm-hmm.
So each of us parent in our own way in which we see fit for our children.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that you should be judged for that. Because just because we're not the parent that's going to say, all right, Delilah, I love you, please stop, doesn't mean that we aren't good parents.
And parenting don't come with a manual. You kind of learn as you go. I want to say this since you brought that up, right? Because I know a lot of people will say, they have this thing where like, oh, defending. I'm always defending a certain someone. But when a situation came up, right? Because I try not to get into details about people parenting. Things circulate this app about certain individuals about parenting and stuff. I don't know what y'all do when the camera turn off. You know what I'm saying? We only know what's presented to us, and I say that all the time. We have no clue what goes on behind these cameras, right? So I try not to dive into that, because who am I to tell you who you are as a parent? Um, when a certain situation came up with you and the babies and you did what you felt you needed to do, in that same circumstance, I'm like, well, maybe it was 100 excuses, me trying to reason with it, because that's just what I do. And I try to highlight this to people all the time when they try to make it seem like it's like just for one individual, but it's not. Even when people think I'm crazy, like, how can you not see it this way? Because I choose not to, maybe, or I want to see the positive, I want to see the silver lining, I want to have a positive understanding. So no, I definitely agree with you when you say we shouldn't judge, because we just don't know. We don't know where a person is when they standing in that position to have to choose certain things when it comes to their children. So I try not to speak on that, because I'm not in the home with y'all kids, dealing with y'all kids, 24/7. So I definitely agree when you say we shouldn't try to talk about people parenting, because I just don't know. But people gonna do what they want to do on this app.
And that's what happens every single time.
Look at this
Never
girl.
fails.
Look at this girl. Hey, Diane. Not Ava, because I know it was you. I know. Oh, Diane, I wanted to talk to you, but you're going now. So never mind. Ooh, never mind. Dang, I had a whole spill. I had a whole spill. Dang. Um, exactly. Yeah. So no, I don't get into all that. I don't get into all that. I'm not finna be up on here like I see you on live. Sitting. You know what's crazy though? Can I bring something up? I seen a reel. I don't know if I went to the page or someone sent it to me, and I couldn't understand the reel. Shalay did the reel, okay? And in her reel, it had a hey Jack Frost, Jack Fack,
Hey, love.
hey boo. She had what's that damn chair you be sitting in the garage, Niecy baby? What are they called? What's those chairs called? The foldable chairs.
I would call it a lawn chair. That's what I
Yeah,
would call it.
she had that lawn chair as a starter pack or something, and I couldn't understand the real. I didn't get it. I didn't get it. It didn't click. It didn't click until today. It clicked today that she was referencing. I think you when she was talking about a starter pack, because I'm like, you be sitting in the garage. She had a garage up and she had the chair, and I was like, wow, I'm so slow. I'm so slow, just slow, and I died laughing because I was slow. I had a slow moment.
My whole thing is like posting things like that aren't gonna offend me.
No.
And to top it off, like if you want to go through your mean girl phase, that's fine and all. But I mean, we all know where that leads. Like you can be mean as much as possible. You know, I've been there, I've experienced it. I know what it's like to be on the side of what they consider to be a mean girl on Facebook. I mean, it's cute, but when you get on Facebook ready to talk about something else or deliver some other content, people aren't going to be so receptive because they're coming to your page looking for drama.
Mm-hmm.
And to be
She
honest,
know
if
that
that's
though.
not what your page is about, like, what's the point?
She know that though, and maybe that's what it is. If she said she here to stay, she here for. She decided to stay, so maybe that's going to be the content for her page.
And you
Maybe
know
her.
the worst part about it, Summer's Room, is like I might have said things about her appearance when she's made me upset, but when it boils down to it, I never took those photos of her. The same way I didn't take them of you.
Mm-hmm.
Someone else that she keeps jollying and joking and playing with in the comments is who really took those photos.
Mm. They don't care about that. You're still at that mean girl. What did you just say about somebody's kids today? Who? She in with the delusional.
Oh, Mama Lou, I'd say it again because she was talking about my children. And that's what I'm saying. If you want a behavior to stop, you have to also stop that behavior. And since she chose to come out of her mouth and post about my children and me being a fake mother, quite frankly, I can't feel bad for anything that I say about her or her children.
Who called me Summer's room? God don't like ugly, and He ain't no fond of cute. So everyone, including myself, needs to remember that. Hey, Kelly. People are real mean. Hurt people. And that's the thing, though, to respond to you. That's the thing. People never look at where something came from. Like, when I responded to something, people be upset when I respond to, like, when people say something to me. And I'm like, I don't get that. I don't get why I'm looked at as the bad person when I'm simply responding to what somebody said about me directly. Someone who made a direct statement about me, like personally attacked me, and I respond. How am I wrong for responding, like defending myself? Or not even so much defending myself for real. Sometimes I'll be just trying to clear it up. No, that's not what happened. This is what happened. And how are you saying this when you just was doing that type time? Like, and even in my responses when I defend myself, I still keep it real, like PG-13. I still don't do too much. That is mind-boggling to me. Bump Summer. I want to make sure Niecy Baby sees this. We can't see bumps, Jamie. You have to copy it and repost it. Lou joined my panel. I mean, well, if she came over here, I would let her up. Now keep that with Lou, not her kid. That was foul as F. Well, what you say about her kid?
Well, she didn't speak about mine. So she called herself talking about basically to me, I take it as my kid's hair pigmentation because even when my son's hair is, you know, washed up good and brushed first thing in the morning. By the time he comes home at 1:20 in the afternoon, his hair looks like it did when he woke up first thing in the morning. Why? Because that's just the texture of his hair. So you making a comment like I never brushed my kid's hair made me go back to comment that unfortunately your child's obese. Like I don't care. Like what?
I mean, well, Lou should be in here to defend herself would make it more interesting. Y'all just want to see a tussle. Y'all want to see a tussle. Wasn't she the one who said the black? Yes, that was her, Dawana. And then got mad when people was offended by it. That's mind-boggling to me. How do you make a statement, right? And then try to defend it with, if you said it, if I said that in the room with my friends who are black, they wouldn't care. So what if your friends wouldn't have cared? Black people are not limited to just your friends. And I said this same statement when everything was going on with um y'all remember that I meant to go stop over on Carrie's page. Somebody was asking for prayers for her, and I meant to go check to see if people was, because people like to lie. And I meant to go check up on her. But when the same thing was happening with COB and what was said, I'm like, how are y'all upset that a black person is offended just because your family or your friend that you hang with is okay with you saying or talking a certain way in front of them? Does not mean that they speak for the entire African American race. There are going to be people that you say stuff in front of that are going to be offended that your friends are okaying, that they probably shouldn't be okaying. Or they should be saying, yo, I know we joke like this and we talk like this in person, but don't do this out in the street because it might get you a fat lip. Everybody doesn't have to be accepting of the things that you say with your friends because they are accepting of the things that you say. And I don't know why people don't get that. Yes, and then go to bed because you just trying to snack on everything. Yes, you are. Talk about my kids. I don't care. Y'all don't even know my kids. Hey, oh,
I
that's
really just messaged you in the back chat.
oh me. I don't know. I don't know. She won't come over here. She hates something, but she always over here, Jamie, because she always got something to say or know what I said or what I did. And it ain't always her admin. I think her admin name is Jessie or something like that. She used to be in my comments all the time. I can't remember her name, but it ain't always her admin. She be over here herself under probably a fake page that she got just listening. For what they don't know your kids. Hey, Smiley. I don't know. I actually was just stalking her YouTube to see if she was on there. COB called me a white what, Jennifer? Her millions over here? Who millions over here? Hypocritical at its finest. Something is wrong with that lady. Your children should be off limits, period. But if you say something about my kids, I'm coming back hard and will. That's what I'm saying. You can't take a shot at somebody, then be mad when I take a shot right back at what you took a shot at. That don't even make sense. She said, F them kids. Miss V. I mean, but it is. Who is that? Who is who? Am I missing the comments? Lou. Her minions are over here. Who over here? Who Team Mama Lou? Put in the comments, Team Mama Lou. Pretty Vicky, I'm talking in general about a topic at hand. I don't know who that is for what they don't know your kids. I don't know. Me too. Then I seen your lovely self was on, so I tuned in. Okay. Miss Jack Fact.
Yes, ma'am.
What's up, boo? I said she's sitting over there real quiet on mute. What's popping?
Because I was letting y'all get out y'all vulnerable moment because I don't have those bones in my body. So I was letting y'all thing.
Thank you. You know, somebody spoke about
You
too. Was
crack me
that
up.
today or was that yesterday? They talked about, I don't know how it came up, but they was talking about how you was up here explaining why you be mean in the comments and how that's your way of like getting stuff out so it doesn't kind of weigh on you. And they was like, no, that stuck with people. They still remember that conversation. They like, I understood. I felt that. So
yeah, because they want to as well. That's why I didn't say nothing when she was up here giving her vulnerable moment. Because in my head, I'm like, girl, I don't even care. Because if I'm having a bad day, I ruin your day. The internet isn't real.
See, look, Jamie said, oh, I love me some Jack. Tina said, well, I love you ladies, and I feel like I have seen a lot of growth in Niecy. And I agree. People don't need to be tormented day after day. I wish everyone would just get along. YOLO. Absolutely. Somebody else said something too. It was a long time ago, Niecy, up for you. And I tried to keep it highlighted. I don't know where it went, but it was something about somebody was like they don't watch you often. They normally a silent watcher. Something about like because of how you used to be going off on that panel, but they've noticed your growth and your change, and they were pretty much like giving you your flowers. So I do remember it was something along those lines.
I try to tell Niecy every time I pop on her live, whether it's on Facebook or YouTube, I love positive Niecy.
Yeah, Steph has always said that. She was real confused when because she came on your live one day and sent you stars, Niecy, and they came for her. She was getting it.
Oh boy, they ripped me a new one. I
They
got
I
blocked
remember
by
that.
everybody. They reported all my comments.
Child, they was trying to come for her throat, baby. She was like, I don't understand. I was like, yeah, you kind of walked into the jungle. This girl trying to get me demonetized. Keep playing this TV and tablet, put it on full blast. Lord, they do too much. And do. Some folks put way too much energy into Facebook. Well, dang, Niecy, you came up here. I forgot what I even was coming on here to talk about, but I appreciated you coming up and engaging. This was a enjoyable.
Thank you for letting me up.
You're welcome. What
welcome. Were you saying?
I don't even know at this point. It don't even matter, I guess. For real. But I was happy you came up. I'm happy you was able to share what you wanted to share. And you spoke about your mama, right? And because your mom have inboxed me more than one occasion and shared stuff with me. And you would have never known if she wouldn't have mentioned it to you, you would have never knew that me and her had a conversation, right? Because that's just not who I am as an individual. No matter how hard people try to paint me out to be this evil person, I don't just share private dialogue. Unless your mama was willing to come out and speak her truth, her own, I was never just going to be releasing somebody alleged receipts. You won't get me to do it. That's just not how I operate. And anything somebody shares with me in confidence, I'm not finna bring it to the internet. Not unless I ask you, like, hey, do you mind if I share this? If it don't happen on a public platform, and I know people try to come for me because I deleted the interview with Sunshine. I'm like, that was on OnlyFans. It's private, and I'm like, I say it all the time. If it's public, it's up for grabs. If it's private, I don't mess with it. Like, I think that's crossing a boundary. I'm a blogger with boundaries. I don't know, if that's a thing, but I'm a blogger with boundaries. Who is Scary A Double Scribble? What's happening in the comments? Damn, I got blocked in the comments. Wow. Just way too much energy. Who blocked you? Oh man, what is happening? I don't know what's happening in these comments. Somebody got blocked. Somebody is scary. What? I had just said earlier that I apologize to Niecy if I ever said anything hurtful to her. And I hope she will forgive me because I truly love Niecy and I pray for her and her boys daily, blocked or not. Oh, that's beautiful, Jamie. Here I am waiting to get a notification that you live, and you've been live for almost an hour. Nina, did you sign up for text notifications? Y'all better send that text message, Cellies, CELLIES, to 81010. Sometimes Facebook be playing in your face, but if you sign up, you can get the text alert like, hey, I even tell you where I'm at, so you ain't got to come find me. Sometimes I include a link. You just got to click on it. People that don't go live don't really understand what people go through that do go live. Yes. Don't even remember her name. Don't care. Oops. I think they talking about that Lou person scared to come up on your panel, Summer. Oh, she said she ain't coming up on my panel. She don't join people panels like with the likes of me. Wait, I am missing comments. Are you streaming? Yes, I'm on YouTube too, Kelly.
What's the likes of you?
She said I'm a bad person. She don't sit with people like me.
Oh.
I came across Summer when the whole Bella Silver catfish thing was going around and have loved you ever since. Side note, I don't think she's a catfish at all. Hey, Tina. Welcome. Yeah. First of all, Mama Lou went live the other day trying to say I agreed with her about Bella being a catfish. Why did this lady be lying? I never agreed with her about her being a catfish. Never. Ever. Never. I'm like, why do people just make stuff up? And this is who y'all be believing. She said, who said, April said, "You got this, Niecy baby. So rude. You're such a beautiful soul." Thank you, Smiley. Anybody else got anything else they want to add? Because y'all know I be getting my hour and I
So
be out
people
of
are
here.
saying the Bella Silva that's always in the comments is a catfish?
Yeah, long story, Steph. You missed that. You missed that.
Oh.
This whole Mama Lou thing started off with her trying to say Bella Silva was a catfish. It started off about some t-shirts, which I understood where they was coming from, but then it circled around to catfish and them trying to make somebody go live. Bella Silva is not even a content creator. And I'm like, she don't have to. Would it clear stuff up? Absolutely. But does she have to? No. Um, so yeah, it was a long story. I like you,
Okay.
Summer. I like your attitude. You say it how it is. And I try to. Hey, Erica Boo. All the pics and voices seem to be the same person. Maybe I'm crazy. What? Up here, Tina? We all look like the same person? Now, Tina.
We are definitely not the same person.
A
Now,
girl. Have you seen how white I am?
It's probably because I'm the one doing the most talking right now. Hey,
I'm not talking a
Monica.
lot because I am completely congested.
Yeah,
Dang,
I'm not
Ed.
because I want to ruin a good moment.
Well, we finna end the live, but you had something you wanted to say, you want to be messy, you can say it right now.
No, I'm gonna let y'all live tonight.
Oh, we appreciate you, but when I seen your face pop, I said, "Oh, look who it is."
Because I wanted to start with my messiness, but Nisa was being very vulnerable. And I was like, you
Oh,
know what? Let this lady live because she done went through something. And she say she trying to come out on the other side. And the only way we know is if we give her time to change, you know?
yep, yep. Well, thank you, because I know you could be like, "Well, listen." So I appreciate the fact that you let her live. Okay.
Yeah, because you know, I be critiquing and I got stuff down in there I want to say, but I was like, no, Jack, just keep it on the inside today.
Absolutely. I appreciate that. And I know all the Bella pics look like the same person in the voice. Me too, Tina. And that's what I told her and the other person. I said, these pics look like the same people. I don't know what y'all looking at. This looks like the same person. This voice sounds like that voice. I don't know what y'all seeing, but it be people in her comments with that old post she keep recirculating that be like, oh yeah, I see. I don't know what they see. Maybe we need glasses. Maybe it's us. Maybe it's us, because sometimes they make me wonder if I'm crazy with some of the people that be in the comments like, yeah, they look totally different. I'll be like, I think I showed my husband the pictures. Like, am I tripping? He like, no, I don't know what they talking about. This it looked like the same person to me. Cause I be needing the outsider that's not on social media. Cause I don't. They be tripping. Thank you, Kelly. Me too. I need to start because I'm monetized on on my YouTube. I'm monetized on my Facebook, Summer's Room. I'm monetized on my personal page. I really need to start utilizing it because I'm not. It's hard being a content creator. Whether you want to call me a blogger, a thief of other content, I don't care. Call me trying to get paid. It's hard editing clips. It's hard finding content. It's hard staying on task, especially when you got friends like Divine Chronicles, Steph Corners, Nate Brunners, Make Up with Dawn Marie. Who I'm missing? Who I'm missing? Who I'm missing? I'm missing somebody. Oh,
In what
Tori,
reference?
Truth and Triumph, aka Latoria. When you got friends like that want to keep on making pizzas in the oven, it's real hard. It's real hard to stay focused on getting content out. And I'm actually in review on my backup page. So your girl out here doing something right. You know what I'm saying? Some of these folks will take a few lessons. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all been out here longer than I've been out here. And I can put y'all on. It's like, no. And I'm just saying, and I've been doing it how I do it. You know what I'm saying? I am hopping from back and forth and they keep hitting me with, oh, you trying to avoid the ads, Kelly? You might as well just stay where you at. Because what happens is normally you get an ad as soon as you enter the live stream. So every time you leave and switch to a new one, you just like restarting all over. Now clock that T. Period. Joanna. Clock it, baby. Now I just gotta figure out how to get Facebook to actually pay me some money again. Because I was making the alright coins for it to be something that I just enjoy doing. And now they try to hide me. So I gotta get up out this algorithm. Get back up in the algorithm. I don't know a thing about editing, but wish I did. No, I'm being nosy for the comments. Oh, Kelly. Well, you probably should just wait Well, YouTube comments disappear. I can't figure out how to keep my comments on. I don't think it's a thing. I wish they let the live comments stay. I haven't figured out if it's an option to keep them or not. But Facebook comments gonna be there when you go back. That's her fave emoji. But I'm finna get up off this thing, y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in. I don't think we got to talk about what I came on here to talk about, but I enjoyed the dialogue we end up having. Again, thank you so much, Niecy Baby, for joining us. What you said was received, and I appreciated you being transparent on here. And I do wish you the very best. I always have. That's for everybody across the board. I want to see people do exactly what they want to do. I want to see people win, and I want to see people do good for themselves. So keep pushing, keep striving. You got this. Because I know you're working, baby. Even though, you go through what you go through and you be tussling, I see your struggle with them babies and you trying to, get your foot in and stuff. Shout out to the girl that is in your corner right now. I don't know her name, the girl that you stay with, because that was big of her to allow you into her home. So I hope that your relationship flourish and you get everything that you set out to get.
Thank you, ladies. I
You're welcome.
appreciate you so much for having me.
You're welcome. I love y'all, ladies. Talk to y'all
Have
later.
a good night.
Bye. I'm
Have
about
a
to
good
go
night,
stalk people to
everybody.
make pizza. Bye.
Bye.